Hello and welcome to another update video about Polkadot. Just want to cover it briefly because we talked about it yesterday in the member live chat, and I think we think that it is really calling up for something good. We agree on that basically. So what I wanted to talk about is Polkadot in general. I think it has, from my personal point of view, that's only my private opinion, no financial advice, but I think at some point it will have the opportunity and the possibility and certainly the potential to outperform Solana at some point. I don't say it will happen tomorrow, but I think it has a lot to catch up. It is undervalued in my personal opinion. So I think it is. It still has a lot of potential. That's just what I want to start with. Also from a technical point of view, we had the low here back in July, and we've made a 4x since then, which is really nice. And also from down here where we touched that trend line to up here was a really nice gain. So within just a few weeks, a 2x from down here, and we're currently coiling up here in a sort of triangle formation, a bit like a ascending wedge actually. Price is going to be squeezed down, and from here we could continue our move up. Now, yes, ascending wedge could be a bit of a bearish formation. Also have here a no, we don't have a bearish divergence, at least not in the 4-hour one. But if you take a look at the larger picture, if you tilt your head a little bit, you can see a cup and handle here forming. And I think we have that handle formation just about to be completed. And that $45 level for me is a key one. That $45 level, whenever we try to get through it various times before. So this is a 4-hour chart. You can see here that was back in May. We tried to get above $45. We failed. Before that, we had a peak here. We tried to get through it. We failed. Even here on the 4th of April, we tried to get through it and we failed. And I think if we really can get through that level, then we can really see some very nice price gains and really make new all-time highs. So the $45 level is for me the last sort of key level that we need to get through before we can get to 50. And then from 50, I think we can really skyrocket. If we get above 45, I think we can go straight away to that former all-time high of 50. There will be some more resistance there, I think, but then we could really go up. And this might be the last opportunity to buy these prices. I'm not saying it is, because if Bitcoin, for example, suddenly decides to drop, then we could even fall to that 20-day moving average, which is currently at $38, $39. That 50-day moving average, which is currently sitting at $34, and below that we've got that ascending trend line of $31. So as I always say with these channels and also with these trend lines, you can always get a pullback, and that would still be sort of bullish because you're still in that uptrend, right? So we're certainly in an uptrend. On a larger scale, we have this cup and handle as well. That would also be completed at the $50 level. I think from here we can, if we just take a target here and say, all right, look, that's the height of that cup here. Maybe we should even go down to here, not overdo it to that level. And then at some point here, maybe even here, we had already some sort of a breakout point. I mean, that could then take us very quickly to $60. I mean, I showed you the Fibonacci extension levels in previous videos, and I think from there, next level 45, above 45, the next level to address is 50. From there we can really skyrocket. And as I said, I believe Polkadot has the opportunity to outperform Solana. We just need to make sure that we stay now above this ascending trend line here, and we can see that better on the 1-hour chart. There you go, currently testing support. Had various tests now here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches pretty much, and we're moving up on our way. So accept a little bit of a squeeze of the price, and then hopefully as we get to 45 closer, and we're getting closer and closer, then hopefully a move to the upside. Now we need to be careful that we don't really have a drop below that ascending trend line, but you could see this as an ascending wedge. You could also see it as an ascending triangle, moving really towards that $45 line. That would then be bullish. So I'm not going to say that this ascending wedge is bearish, because we are essentially really in a very bullish consolidation here in the upper half of that channel, above all moving averages, and it's looking good. And also I think here on the 4-hour chart, if we look at indicators, for example the MACD, in my opinion, looking, just need to make that a bit larger. MACD is looking really good because we are already just about to cross here again. And if we really get that price push to the upside, I think we can get really a nice move here again to high levels on the MACD. I mean, we're just at around the 0 line. So if we get a bullish cross here when the price moves above 45, there's a lot of scope also on the RSI before we run out of steam. That is very important in my opinion. So yeah, it's looking good. I think consolidating bullish here. And I think, even if we drop, should we drop below that trend line? I say we don't drop very far. I think the first support we'll get here at this horizontal of I think between 40 and 41. There's a bit of a support zone, and below that we've got that 20-day moving average where we should certainly find support. So we wouldn't fall very far. And I think again, long term and even medium term, and especially looking at the alt season, Polkadot has a lot of potential because other cryptos have run already so much. Yeah, I mean, Solana has done 100x this year, and this is just crazy. And look at where Polkadot was in the beginning of the year. I mean, the beginning of the year, it was not much lower than we were actually in July. So since then, we've made a 4x since July. And if we just take a look here from January, like where were we? There at some point of $8. So, nice profit, but it's not like what Solana has done. So yeah, I think, generally also from what what Polkadot generally has to offer fundamentally, really good cryptocurrency. I think we see now, I mean, I always get the sentiment, I understand what people are asking in the comments and everything. I see the sentiment changing now. People get more interested in Polkadot, more money flowing into Polkadot, and that interests me as well. That just, it's just looking at this chart. So if we have a breakout here, just would be so amazing. But of course, Bitcoin needs to play with us, Bitcoin needs to do its thing, needs to stay at certain levels. If Bitcoin starts to fall suddenly in a further correction, then of course Polkadot will suffer as well. Maybe we'll get down to this ascending channel here once more, but even then it would be an opportunity to buy, at least for myself. Again, no financial advice. So yes, looking good at the moment. I think we're coiling up here for something, and watch the $45 level. Right, if you like that update about Polkadot, let me know in the comments please, and hit the like button and the subscribe button. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.